Wellington residents are being urged to stay out of the CBD for the rest of the day and maybe longer whilst inspections are carried out following yesterday's large earthquake. Most of the damage from the 6.5 magnitude jolt is in the centre of the New Zealand capital.
A short, sharp jolt, then a trail of mess. Belongings were thrown around apartments, debris fell from central city buildings.
Everything's just falling off the shelves and stuff. It was like a flood of alcohol behind the bar, and then everyone just ran out screaming.
I was actually sleeping, woke up, went to go underneath the door frame, and the whole building was going like that. All I heard was smashing, water pipes, so I just ran for my life, really.
Only 4 people were injured. Authorities say the region got off lucky.
Again, for the most part, the buildings look like they've come through extremely well indeed.
Train services have been cancelled and there's been trouble with replacement bus services. The city port has suffered damage with a section of the road slipping into the ocean.
It's not major, but some of the road has gone into the sea. One container is in the sea, but the harbour master has contained it and it's safe and secure, not fished out yet.
A number of port and other council buildings are also water damaged as the quake set off some fire sprinklers. Wellingtonians are being told to stay home from work, with some inner city roads still closed.
There's debris on the ground, and there is a concern that some glass or other building material could fall off those buildings. So we're asking people not to go through those cordons.
While that leaves many inner city buildings empty, police aren't expecting looting to be an issue.
We have a number of staff that are available at any time to redeploy into the city, but we don't anticipate that this will cause a crime wave.
All damaged buildings are being assessed by council staff.
Most of the damage appears to be more superficial rather than structural.
Aftershocks continue to shake the city. There's a 30% chance of another big shake in the next week.
They think it's highly unlikely that there'll be a shock larger than that, but forecasting is not an accurate science.
Every day in the city, there is always the chance that it could be the big one the next hour, the next week, the next month, or maybe not for 50 years.
Further south in Seddon, close to the epicentre, locals are also on edge.
Certainly flew ornaments and pictures off the wall and, created quite a bit of havoc.
Furniture was obviously flying to the centre of the room, which is about probably where I was, so I just went for the door.
There's cracks on the walls and the hot water burst.
They're being reminded to make sure their emergency kits are up to date. Todd Simmons, Sky News.